And we do have a presentation by Principal Omega Moslyn.
So good evening to our board. And first we'd like to take an opportunity to welcome you all to the new Mason Elementary Middle School. We did have the opportunity to host the board meeting a couple of years back on Mitchell at the smaller Mason. This is our first opportunity to host you in the former Farwell, but the new Mason building. So we're very glad to have you. We would like to say on behalf of our school that we are doing wonderful things at Mason. We are focusing and working on culture and climate changes from the former Farwell, and we're working on building community partnerships to help support our students. We always say it takes a village to raise the child. It takes a village, the neighborhood, however we want to put it. It takes everyone. And so we given the opportunity to welcome the board, we also wanted to make a presentation before the board so that the board would see some of the good things that are going on at our school and in the district as well. So today we're making a presentation to 3 of our students, and it looks like only one of them is present with his parent. And this is Mr. Frosch. Come up, Mr. Frosch. This is my assistant principal, Mr. Frosch. We do things together, so I want to make sure that the board sees Mr. Frosch as well. We had a spelling bee at Mason Elementary Middle School, and the spelling bee winner goes to the district spelling bee, which you know ends up at the script spelling bee. And so we have our partners here. We have the Pathways to Potential Worker in our building that works with our families, works with our children, trying to get them to school on time and every day to support the learning process. And also their boss partners with the Department of Human Services. And so the Department of Human Services and the Pathways to Potential and our staff came together and collaborated on how we could really support our spelling bee winners. And so the staff at Mason, the Pathways to Potentials, and the DHS worked together to present our students with Kindle Fires. Those that won, they have several watches that they bought for them, and a nice big basket for our first and second place winners. And so that's going to support their education and their learning. But they did it out of the spirit of collaboration to partner with us and to show us that they were really serious about the partnership they have in our school. So I would, if you would, allow Ms. Irvin, our Pathway to Potential coordinator, to come forth and make the presentation and to also say a word or so about what they're doing in the school. So if we could just have Ms. Irvin briefly come before the board, we would thank you very much. Ms. Irvin.
And as Ms. Irvin comes, I would like to recognize board members. Thank you. You may proceed.
Thank you so much. Thank you for allowing me to speak before you here today. And my name is Deborah Irvin, and I'm a social worker with the Department of Human Services, State of Michigan. And also the State of Michigan has a Pathway to Potential program where we've been placed inside of the schools. And we're here to assist the principals in the schools with attendance, and also we're here to help the children with resources. Any type of resources that can assist the child in learning and to come to school, to leave from a good home environment, if their lights are off, if they low on food, or if they need clothing. We have a resource office in the school here where they can tap into for resources. And along with that, we like to say today that we want to admonish the children that have won the spelling bee. And we have put together some prizes here that we want to award them, just to say that we have their back. Pathway to Potential is just that, pathway to your potential. And we want to see all of our students reach their potential. And we're here to assist them in doing just that. And along with that being said, too, I'd like to present our first place winner. And our first place spelling bee winner is Christopher McMurray Pat. And so what we have for Mr. Pat, we have a Kindle Flyer, it's an iPad notebook, He also has a watch, and we also have a first place trophy for Christopher Pack. So if Mr. Pack would like to come forward so we can present to him his winnings for his outstanding performance in the spelling bee, we'd like to present him with it. On behalf of Mason Elementary School and the Department of Human Services, we present this award to Mr. Murray Pack. Thank you so much for representing Mason, your Kindle Fire. And here is your bag that you can put all your little goodies in. All right.
And if you don't mind, we just ask Ms. McMurray Pack to stand. We want to allow. But they don't always do them, and she's here, and we appreciate her for that. And we don't want to take up the board time, but Ms. Caver is here. She is the mentor for the Department of Human Services. She allowed this to take place and supported the collaboration with the Pathway to Potential in our school. So we just want to, once again, thank you all for giving us this time. When we have an invitation to host the board at a new place, it's always a little, kind of, do we want to do this? Are we prepared to do this? Can we support you all? But now that you're here, it's not threatening at all. And so I would like to welcome you at any time. Our facility is open to our board to have your board meetings here. And if there's anything that we can do for you, please call on us, as we should feel free to do with you as well. And we know that we're all in that village together to help support our children in education. So thank you very much again, and you all are very welcome.
Just want to let the board know also that we do have the second and third prize winners, but they're not here to receive just yet. So they do have awards as well for their representation too.
Thank you. We do have a couple questions.
You have a question for the young lady? Oh, okay. My understanding it was a spelling bee, am I correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Hello. Hi. What was the word you won on? Can you tell me?
I think it was the mother woman.
That's what
It was, what was the word?
Say it like Christmas.
The word was mugwump.
Mugwummer?
Mugwump.
Mugwump. Yeah, mugwump.
Mugwump.
What does it mean?
Well, again, young man, we do want to let you know that as the board, we really appreciate your hard work and your efforts. We're so proud of you.
Yes.
And we truly want to encourage you to keep up the good work.
Yes.
And board members, he's going on to the district spelling bee.
Well, we need to encourage
All right.
And we know he will be a winner. Thank you all.
He's already a winner.
Yes, he is. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Our person on the second place winner to come forward. And for the board members who were not present, our first place winner has already come forward and received his gifts.
Hi, yes, we do have our second place winner back in the house again.
Yes.
She was here earlier, but we hadn't gotten started, so she's returned, and we want to present her. Her name is Stacy Williams, and she's in the 8th grade, and she's our second place spelling bee winner.
Wow,
And what we
wonderful.
have for Stacy is we have her trophy. Sorry. Her trophy, and then we also have a Kindle Fire.
All right.
Original representing Mason as she has in this spelling bee.
Yes.
And then, would you like to say just a couple of more words? They probably want to ask you something. Like they did
Would you like to ask me the same question, Ms. Hawkins? Would you ask the same question?
What was your last word?
That's right. Thanks. She didn't remember. That's okay.
Can you hear me? In the third grade, the word was radio, and I spelled rodeo. And I'm ancient old, and you don't remember from what, a few weeks ago? Thank you.
It'll come back to her.
We appreciate it.
That's all right.
We want to thank you.
Thank you.
Can I ask, now, was this spelling bee for the school or was this for the district? It was for the school?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
now they advanced to the district?
Yes, ma'am, that is correct.
Okay, thank you. We want to support them all that we can.
Thank you. Thank you.
I do know that before our presentation, we can't thank our young people enough. And we can't let you know enough how proud we are of you. We want to thank you and we want to encourage you to keep up the good work.